Hi, folks. Jesse Ivy back here again with you. And today we're going to talk about why people are not going back to work. And you've heard the president talk about it. You've heard state officials talk about it. You've heard local job markets talk about it. How they can't find any workers to go back to work. Restaurants, retail, a bunch of different outlets, and they basically are saying that they can't find any workers that want to go back to their old jobs or come back to their old jobs. Factories are having problems, grocery stores, all kinds of problems. So what's happening is basically people who were laid off during the pandemic, what has happened is they've gotten used to being home. So they've gotten used to being home. There is unemployment right now still. People are still going to be getting unemployment probably through, I think it's September. But what has really happened and what has been really overlooked by a lot of people is the fact that the job market has changed and people got to stay home during the pandemic and are now basically sick of their old jobs and they don't want to go back to those. So what people are doing is they're looking for online jobs, things they can either do out of their house or something that they can create on their own, maybe start their own business or whatever. But that's what's happening. That's why a lot of these restaurants, retail stores, places where you have to work weekends every weekend or holidays, a fast food place like Taco Bell, McDonald's, a grocery store like Albertsons, Safeway, or something like that. A lot of these people are just deciding they don't want to go back to work at those places. It's not necessarily that we have a severe shortage of workers. It's just that people stayed home during the pandemic and got used to spending quality time with their family, with their kids. And now what's happening is they have discovered that they don't want to go back to those old jobs that are, pardon the expression, dead end jobs. And they're actually looking for something different in life. Maybe, like I said, starting a new business or just working from home, an online job. There's tons of online jobs right now that you can get. Anybody really can. You just have to surf the internet, go around looking for jobs. But that is what's happening. And that's why a lot of people right now are not returning back to these old jobs that they had. Taco Bell can't find people. McDonald's can't find people. What's happened is people are tired of working in these dead-end jobs. Now, one thing that some of these restaurants have started trying to do is they're increasing the wage, bringing the wage up to like 15, 20 bucks an hour, which is hard to believe working at a fast food restaurant. You can make that kind of money, but that's still not solving the complete problem. The problem is people got to spend a lot of time with their families when they were laid off. And now a lot of employers are even looking at things differently, like Google or Apple. They're basically now saying, hey, you know what? Instead of renting that big commercial space and putting all these people in cubicles, why not just have them work out of their house? That way we can not have to worry about renting that building, and then these people can have a better job, have a better quality of life by working out of their houses. And that has happened a lot. A lot of these big corporations are realizing, hey, I don't have to have this big commercial building because these people actually prefer working at home. And that is what's happened, is that it's not necessarily that there's a labor shortage. People are just going in a different direction. They're not going in the same direction that they were going in before. Because why? Because they're tired of working at these dead-end jobs. And nobody, it's not like if you have to work at Taco Bell or if you have to work at one of these retail outlets like Albertsons or something, it's not like they're awful jobs. It's just that you can't spend the quality time with your family or your friends or whatever if you're forced to be working in these jobs like that. And I think that's what's happened during the pandemic. People want a better quality of life, and that's what's happening. People are wanting to work from home, and that means either starting a business at home or finding an online job. And a lot of big corporations are now hiring from they're looking for people to work from home because it's cheaper to have somebody work from home. It's kind of like a win-win-win for all parties involved that way. So if you're somebody that is contemplating, maybe you're still on unemployment. There are some people still on unemployment, but even if you're on unemployment, it doesn't mean that you can't use this time right now. If you are on unemployment, use this time right now to find an online job, or maybe start that business at home. But that's what's going on. So when you hear those reports on NBC News, you hear Lester Holt talking about, hey, we have labor shortage and all that stuff. That's not necessarily true. What's really happening is people are deciding for themselves that, hey, I need to make a difference. I need to put my family first. And I now know that if I look online or I look around, I could even start having an online job where I'm not forced to leave my home. And basically that way I'm here with the kids. I'm here when they get home from school. I'm here with my elderly parents. I'm nearby if somebody needs me, and I'm not stuck in a 40 to 50 hour job, work week job out of my house that I can't possibly, be happy at. So if that's you, I invite you to start looking around online, because this is a trend that's just going to go up. Online jobs are just going to keep going like that, man. They're just going to keep going up, 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 because people are tired of working outside of their homes. They're tired of being away from their families. And this is a sector that you're going to see over the next 5 years just explode. So I'm rooting for anybody that's watching this video right now. Anybody that is, I'm rooting for you. If you want to get an online job, go look around online. There are tons of online jobs. And if you keep looking, look even on Indeed. I was on Indeed the other day just looking around. There's online jobs on Indeed. Just go there, Indeed.com, and go look for online jobs, work from home jobs. You'll be surprised. There's lots of online jobs, and that is what's happened. So if you hear people on the news talking about it, they don't know why there's a labor shortage or whatever. That's not what's going on. What's going on is people are tired of working for peanuts. They're tired of working at a facility that maybe this isn't something they want to do, and they're tired of having a dead-end job. They're looking for a future, and they're looking for something they can do from their home. So if that's starting a business or working for somebody else out of your home, just go to Indeed.com, look around, or go online, Google it, online jobs at home. You'll be surprised. You'll find a ton. Anyway, this is Jesse Ivy signing off. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll be back with another one real soon. And I hope you have a great day.